Hello, in this video tutorial you are going to learn how to install and configure PHP on iOS 8 in Windows Server 2012. This video tutorial is presented by Sachin Sami. If you like, you can also visit our website, that is itzoz.com. For more videos, you can also go to our YouTube channel Peter Kreis. So right now we are on Windows Server 2012 machine. I have logged in as an administrator. Let us open the Server Manager from the taskbar. On the Server Manager, go to Tools and click on Internet Information Service Manager. OK. Now expand the server node by clicking on the arrow sign. Expand the sites. Here, as you can see, there are multiple sites which are hosted on this server. All these websites are built on HTML and ASP.NET. Now once again, from the server node, let's go to Management section. From the Management section, click on Web Platform Installer. If you don't see the Web Platform Installer in the Management section, check out our this video. Now, double click on the Web Platform Installer. Before you launch Web Platform Installer, the internet should be working on your server. Right now, the Web Platform Installer is checking the configuration of iOS and also checking for the features and softwares which are available for this server. Once the search is completed, it will bring up the menu. I have clicked on Products and then Frameworks. As you can see, there are so many types of frameworks are available for installation on this server. For this tutorial, we are going to install PHP 5.5.11. As you can see, it's over here. Let us click on Add and then click on Install. This will bring up the prerequisite window. Now click on I accept. OK. The Web Platform Installer will automatically download and install the PHP on this server. This can take several minutes depending on your server configuration and internet speed. I am going to pause and resume the video in between so that you can see the progress of the installation. OK, so the installation has been completed. Now click on Finish. Then click on Exit. Now close the iOS Manager. OK. Now go to Tools and reopen the iOS Manager so that the changes will be reflected. Once again, let us click on the server node. OK. Let us move to the iOS section and here you can see the PHP Manager. Let me double click on it. From here you can configure and control the PHP configuration for this server. Let's click on Sites. Now expand the Sites folder. Now we are going to configure new PHP website. Let's minimize the iOS and the server manager. Here I already have a PHP page which you can download from the description of this video. Let me open this folder. OK, the page name is index.php. Let me show you what is written inside this page. Just hold on. Let me open this page into Notepad. OK. Let me select Notepad. Here you can see I have written the php info command in this page. So let's close this page and let's configure this website. On iOS, let me click on the test folder. OK. And now I'm going to copy this folder. Right click, copy. Go to C drive, inetpub. Here I have already created a folder with the name of Sites. Inside Sites, I'm going to paste the folder which I have copied. OK, paste. So here is our PHP test folder and this is the index.php file. Let's copy the path of this folder. OK. Let's close the folder. Open iOS Manager. Right click on Sites. Then click on Add Website. This brings up the new website configuration window. Now we are going to paste the path which we have copied. OK. In the site name column, give a descriptive name to the site. In our case, we are going to type phptest.itzoz.com. Now remember, this is only a site name, not a domain name. I'm using a domain name so that it will be easy to recognize. Now in the binding section, we have to type the domain name in the host name column. So I'm going to paste the subdomain which I have copied, that is phptest.itzoz.com. Now click OK. This is the PHP website which we have configured just now. Let's click on it. Let us open this website in the browser by clicking on Browse Website, which is over here. OK, browser has opened, and as you can see, the PHP website is running on Windows Server 2012 without any problems. This is the index.php page which we have configured, and it is showing all the configuration of the PHP on this server. So let's close the browser. OK. Also close the IS. So this completes our video tutorial of how to configure PHP on Windows Server 2012. Hello friends, thank you for watching our this video tutorial. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to receive an email update whenever we post a new video. Share it with your technical IT friends. If you are facing any technical problem or have any suggestions, post your comment here or catch me on Google+, Hangout, Facebook, Twitter and Skype. This video tutorial is presented by Sachin Sami. For more information, you can also visit our website, that is www.itzoz.com. For more videos, you can also visit our YouTube channel, PTechRise.